Good morning. Welcome to your 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. Starting off mostly sunny and mild this morning as we did see some active weather move through the area yesterday. Looking at a quiet day with some breezy conditions. If we take a look at the current surface analysis, we do have this cold front that is going to be moving in through our area today. That will bring us some breezy conditions as well as some additional cloud cover as we get into the afternoon and evening hours. And then behind that, we'll see high pressure build in and quiet things down. And then a low pressure system well off to the west will continue to approach the area, bringing us another round of some active weather as we go into our Wednesday. We're looking at current conditions as of 8 a.m. this morning. We have a few clouds around 6,000 feet, winds out of the west at 7 knots, temperature at 55 degrees, and relative humidity at 80%. Looking at the current visible satellite, we can see there's a few clouds to the north around 6,000 feet passing through. And we see there's winds shifting as well as some additional cloud cover off to the northwest. Again, that will be moving through the area as that cold front starts to move through. Expecting a dry cold front, so not expecting any precip with this, but we will see an increase in those winds and cloud cover. If we look at a short-term high-resolution model as we go throughout the day today, again expecting things to remain dry but breezy as we see high pressure start to build in behind this cold front. Will set up for some light and variable winds for our Tuesday. Starting off mostly sunny, and we'll see a few high clouds building in ahead of the next system, but a quiet and seasonable day for Tuesday. And as we go into Tuesday evening, temperatures won't drop too low before they start to rise again, as we'll get some southerly wind picking up through the overnight hours into early Wednesday morning. And that will start to increase the temperatures, and we'll see those winds becoming quite strong as we get into the day on Wednesday as the shower activity starts to move through, as we have an upper level trough as well as a surface cold front that will be moving through during the day, bringing us the showers and windy activity out ahead of it. And then behind it, we'll see high pressure build in for our Thursday and much cooler temperatures. So if we look at the 24-hour weather risk chart, we are green across the board today with the exception of possibly seeing some winds at or above 25 knots. Expecting winds to pick up out of the northwest at 12 to 17 knots with some gusts up to 25 to 26 knots right around the noon time frame. And then as that boundary pushes through and continues to move away, away from the area, we'll see those winds slowly start to weaken as we go into the evening hours. Otherwise, expecting a high to cap off around 59 degrees today before temperatures start to cool down through the overnight hours, expecting a low of around 36 for our Tuesday morning, and those winds becoming much lighter out of the north to northeast, around 4 to 9 or 5 to 10 knots by the morning hours Tuesday. We'll see a very slight chance of maybe some patchy fog early Tuesday morning, but again, that will most likely be confined more inland to the agricultural fields. But otherwise, tides are running normal at the moment. And the next couple days, again, Tuesday expected to be a quiet and seasonable day, starting off mostly sunny, becoming partly cloudy with some increased high clouds ahead of that next system moving into the region. High around 53, green across the board for weather risk. As we go into Tuesday evening, we'll see clouds start to increase, becoming mostly cloudy through the overnight hours. Of a very slight chance of a rain shower late in the evening, particularly by early Wednesday morning, but just a very slight chance. So don't have any colors for precip at the time, but we do have a yellow risk for winds, as we'll see those winds increasing through the night, becoming slightly breezy by early Wednesday morning. Otherwise, a mild night for this time of year with a low around 44 degrees with that yellow risk for the winds at or above 25 knots. We'll see things become a little more active as we go into Wednesday with a cloudy and windy day with those rain showers being likely. So we are red for that precip chance for Wednesday, as well as red for those winds at or above 25 knots, expecting gusts up to around 35 miles per hour for our Wednesday. And then we do have a very slight chance to see an embedded thunderstorm for Wednesday as well. Would not be surprised to see those chances increase as we go get closer to that event. But otherwise, a warm day with that warm southerly wind with a high around 63. We do have that yellow risk for those reduced ceilings and visibilities with those showers moving into the area. Well, that will wrap up the 8:15 daily operations weather briefing. We'll be back again at 10 a.m. to take a look at the extended forecast. Enjoy your morning.